What's up guys, my name is Stoody. I'd like to welcome you all back to another video. And in today's video I'm going to be doing my AFL Finals Week 1 tips for the 2024 AFL season. Now before we get into this week's tips, let's go ahead and see how it went last week. So last week I had a perfect week. I got 9 out of 9 tips correct. Before we get into this week's tips, I just want to let you guys know that out of the ones I got correct, I did tip Brisbane to defeat Gold Coast. However, that tip does count as correct as that game was rigged. And also tipped Carlton to defeat St Kilda, but that game also counts as correct because that game was also rigged. So those games both count due to match fixing, meaning I had a perfect round to end off the season, or the regular season, which now means that I have a total of 164 tips for the season. So let's just go ahead and do this week's tips. So a stupid Thursday night final. Once again, they really need to piss these Thursday night finals off. This should be on Sunday, not Thursday. No one wants to watch a bullshit Thursday night game. We have Port Adelaide taking on Geelong at the Adelaide Oval. I'm going to Port Adelaide in this one by 31 points. Geelong are way out of their league here. They're not a finals caliber team. The only reason they're in the finals is due to match fixing, so I wouldn't be surprised if they get knocked out in straight sets here. Home ground advantage is huge, and Port are just too talented, too good. They're just much better than Geelong. The only way Geelong could possibly win this game is due to match fixing. So I think Port win this one and yeah, should win it reasonably comfortably at home. Moving on to Friday night, we have the Western Bulldogs taking on Hawthorn at the MCG. I'm going to win the Western Bulldogs in this one by 125 points. Just like Geelong, Hawthorn are way out of the league, and I mean way out of their league. Hawthorn do not belong in finals. They're one of the worst teams in the league. Hawthorn are a bottom 4 caliber team, and the Western Bulldogs are a top 4 caliber team. So this is by far the easier tip of the round and will be an absolute annihilation. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. Hawthorn are finally going to get what they deserve right here and be eliminated from the finals in humiliating fashion before going back to bottom 4 next year. I just want to say to the 56% that tipped Hawthorn, you need to check yourself into the local asylum because there's something severely wrong with you if you actually think Hawthorn are going to win this. Like, just think about it, mate. Like, look at the Western Bulldogs list and look at Hawthorn's list. Western Bulldogs, you see a very good list they can possibly win a flag. Hawthorn, you see an absolute garbage list that can possibly win a spoon. Like, it's pretty obvious the Dogs are better. Like, just think about it. Like, here's the midfield, right? How in the fuck are players like Warple, Newcomb, and all of them, how are they going to compete with Bontempelli, Liberatore, Treloar? They're not. Because, you know, those Newcomb and Warple are average, whereas I just mentioned 3 stars for the Western Bulldogs. Like, they're no chance. And you look at the Western Bulldogs fall on, you know, who in the fuck is going to stop Ugle-Hagan, Darcy, Norton? You know, Sicily can't play on all 3 of them, especially since Sicily's cooked. James Sicily, more like James Sissy. Like, Sicily's on the decline, and there's no way he's stopping either of those 3. I understand the Dogs' defense is their weakness, but Hawthorn have a terrible forward line. I mean, if Chol is your number 1 goalkeeper, you've got some serious issues because Chol is garbage. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing this demolition on Friday night, 100%. Moving on to Saturday afternoon, we have Sydney taking on the GWS Giants in the Battle of the Bridge in a qualifying final. This one's by far the toughest tip of the round. Sydney are back in form, and the Giants are in some pretty good form too, so this can go either way, really. But I've decided to tip Sydney in this one by 2 points, only because this one's at the SCG. I can easily see it going either way. But Sydney are just the safe option, really. So I was just going safe, tip Sydney. And yeah, it's hard to go past Sydney because they're back in form. So, you know, home ground advantage is always massive in finals. Moving on to Saturday night, we have Brisbane taking on Carlton at the Gabba. I'm going to tip Brisbane in this one by a rigged amount. The AFL will do whatever they can to make sure Brisbane make the grand final. So Carlton are getting fucked over big time in this game, regardless of whether Carlton are better than Brisbane or not. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Carlton do go ahead and win this, but I think Brisbane win this by a rigged amount. They'll struggle to beat Carlton, regardless of whether Carlton have their players back or not. But it will be the match fixing in the end that helps Brisbane get over the line. So that is it for my tips. Feel free to leave your tips in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, like this. Be sure to become a channel member. Just click the join button next to my name. Also, be sure to subscribe to my pro members, Sean Ducks and Kicking Goals with Nick. Links to both their channels will be in the description. Also, be sure to subscribe to my other YouTube channels. Be sure to subscribe to my podcast channel, King Snags with Stoody. Also, be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Stoody Archives. Links to both of those will be in the description. Also, be sure to join my Discord server, East Coast Australian Sports Community. Link to that is in the description. Also, be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, and also have TikTok. The username for all of those is StoodyYT, and links to all of those will also be in the description. I hope you had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.